Alright, so this is my current skin situation. I do still have like some blemishes because I did get a facial yesterday and I got an extraction. Yes, it looks scary right after, you know, the facial and stuff, but it really helps my skin. Like, it just looks red, so it's just a scar and it's gonna heal, and my skin is just, it's getting better. I'm not bothered by it because I know that it's part of a healing process. So anyways, the first product I'm gonna go in with is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I've heard a lot of good things about this. So it looks like it's illuminating. I'm just gonna take about 2 pumps of that and just apply that all over my skin. It instantly gave my skin like a nice healthy glow. For foundation, I'm going to mix 2 of these together because I thought that this was too light for me, but it's just a shade darker. I think that this is such a great idea. If you guys have foundations that are too dark, just mix in like this white foundation. I'm just gonna get like 2 pumps of this. Well, maybe not 2 pumps. I think that might be a lot. And then I'm gonna take 1 pump of the LA Girl. And I have heard mixed reviews about this one. Like, I heard that there's a lot of flashback, but oh yeah, because there is silicone in here and silicone flashes back. But I mean, I figured I'm not gonna be doing any flash photography. I'm doing my makeup just for this video, so I guess it doesn't really matter if there's you know, flashback, because I'm not gonna be doing any flash photography anyway. So I'm just mixing that on the back of my hand. And the LA Girl does have the scent is a little strong, so I'm just gonna apply that all over my face. And I'm using my Morphe blending sponge. It looks really yellow at first, and that's why I thought that it was too light for me. I remember the first time I applied it, the first few times, I thought that it was like too yellow or too green, but it does oxidize after concealer and everything. It just kind of all blends in together. So I'm usually not too worried anyway if my foundation doesn't match my neck, because my face isn't the same color as my neck anyway. I'm just gonna blend a little bit on my jawline and a little bit down my neck. I'm not gonna go too far down because, like I said, this makeup is just for this video. So I was doing my makeup looking at this big mirror and I was kind of far away from it, and I thought that it looked fine until I grabbed this mirror, and yeah, that's not okay. I need to blend it a little bit more. So if you're someone who is struggling with trying to get your makeup to look right, like if it looks unblended or if it just doesn't look good, try using a handheld mirror, like just to like be detailed, to make sure it's all blended, there's no harsh lines, and then also have a mirror that's far away so you can see how it looks like from far away and up close to be detailed. For concealer, I'm going to use the Bye Bye Under Eye Illumination from IT Cosmetics. I like to just take a little bit and focus it right where I feel like there's the most darkness underneath my eyes, which is right in this area. I can still smell the Becca primer, and if you're sensitive to smell, I feel like that's something you might not like. Usually when I have a migraine, I'm really sensitive to smell, so it's not bothering me too much, but like sometimes I get like a big whiff of it and it does like make my migraine hurt, like back here. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I think if you're sensitive to smell, you might not be a fan of this scent. I'm gonna take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light Sand. I like to apply it to the back of my hand first. I like to just take it on my finger and just apply it. So this is the Real Techniques mini blending sponge. It came like in a pack of 4. This one actually works really good. I haven't used the Beauty Blender mini one in a while, so I don't know if I could compare it, but it gets the job done. It does an amazing job, so I'm not complaining. I highly recommend it if you want a small blending sponge for underneath your eyes. And I also use this for my clients as well. So now I'm gonna set my under eye with my little mixture here, and if you're interested in what's in here, I will list it down below if you have not seen my 2017 favorites. I'm just lightly setting where I have lines and where I don't want it to crease. I usually don't like to bake anymore. I just feel like it makes my skin so dry. So I just take a little bit, push it into my skin and blend it. So now to set the rest of my face, I'm going to take my new MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the color Golden Medium. I'm going to use it with the Smashbox Blurring Foundation brush. So I'm patting it into my skin versus like doing circular motions. So after I'm done doing my face, like just my foundation and powder, I like to set my face, and then I do my eyes, and then I do blush, bronzer, and then I spray it one more time to just melt everything all together. A little trick that I like to do to make sure that I get my under eyes is setting it with my little blender. So I like to spray just a little bit on my blender and then tap off any excess and just lightly pat it underneath your eyes to just melt the powder. Now I'm gonna spray my whole face with the Morphe Prep and Set spray. And I always go in with my sponge and press the setting spray into my skin. I never just fan it or wait till it dries. Like, I always press it into my skin. Now I'm gonna move on to my eye makeup, and I'm going to use the MAC Prolongwear Concealer as my eyeshadow base. I'm blending it out with this mini blender. So to set my eyes, I'm going to use my MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade C2. You can use any eyeshadow that is close to your skin tone, or like your face powder. For my eyes, I'm going to use the Urban Decay Naked Petite Heat Palette. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. This one is called Wild Thing, and this one is very orange. I feel like my lips are so dry. I'm gonna use my Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. This color is a lot more pigmented than I expected. The brush I'm using is the Zoeva 221 Luxe Soft Crease. Now I'm gonna take this color right here, and I'm gonna apply this on top of this orange. And it'll kind of help diffuse the orange. So I always leave a paper towel around and just wipe off any excess, and then make sure to blend it all out. So taking this palette, this is the Velvet 59 Rose Metals palette, and I'm gonna use this bronze color called 22K. I'm going to apply this all over my lid. And then taking a clean blending brush, I'm blending that color into the first colors that I applied, because I just want it to be a soft look. I don't want it to look too cut crease-ish. Now for eyeliner, I'm going to use the new Morphe Gel Liner, and this one's in the color Jet. I'll be using it with my Smashbox Precise Brow Liner. I like to use gel liner for the wing, and then to really clean it up and define it, I love using a liquid liner. So I'm gonna go in with the Balm Schwing Black Liquid Eyeliner. Now I'm just gonna curl my lashes and apply some falsies. So while my lashes dry, I'm gonna bronze my face with the MAC Give Me Sun Mineralized Skin Finish. I'm using the Smashbox Buildable Cheek Brush. And to tightline, I'm going to use my Makeup Forever brown eyeliner. Now for underneath my eyes, I'm gonna go in with this color right here. Now for blush, I'm going to use my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Luminous Blush in the color Snapdragon. I'm using my Morphe E4 brush. If you ever feel like you added too much product, just go in with your powder brush and blend it all together. Now for my highlight, I'm going to use the Opal highlighter from Becca. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit on my forehead as well. I'm also applying the same color to the inner corners of my eyes. To slightly contour my nose, I'm going to use my bronzer. Now for my lips, I'm going to use the Dose of Colors Sweet and Sassy Matte Lipstick. And I'm going to top it off with the Dose of Colors Lip Gloss in the color Honey I'm Home. I'm also going to apply a nude eyeliner, and this is the MAC Chromographic Pencil Crayon in the color NC30. Alright, so this is the finished look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this and found it helpful. So before you leave, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and make sure to hit the notification bell so that you know when I upload. I will talk to you all later. Bye!